Welcome to ABC Interactive English. Hello, everyone. I am Mike.
And I am Karen. Today we are looking at part C of our dialogue, and it's also about taking some time off, but this time we're talking about out sick. So that means we're going to be physically sick, right?
I can't go to school, Mom. My sore throat, my cough, my ears, my face, my stomach, my head, my tooth, my toe. Oh, my toe. My toe hurts so bad.
Have you ever tried a fake?
Tried? Yes. Been
Fake
successful?
being sick? Yes?
No.
Okay.
I think one time I was so smart, I took the thermometer and I put it on a heater or a light bulb. And my mom came back and she said, wow, your temperature is like 90,000 degrees. You're clearly lying. Go to school. So yes, when you're out sick, if you're not lying, and you shouldn't, it's because you're not feeling well. You've caught something, a cold, a flu. Those are the common things. Maybe a sore throat, right? When you're a young kid, or an earache. Then as you're older, you might get other problems. But yeah, you're just not feeling well, and it's probably good to stay home when you do feel sick because you don't want to go to school and make everyone else sick.
That's right, because you can pass the germs to other people, right? And it's important to take some time off so your body can try to recover from your colds.
Exactly.
Okay.
So who's sick today?
Well, Amanda,
Amanda.
I guess.
Stay away, Amanda.
Yes. Actually, I'm not sure. We got two characters in our dialogue today.
Okay.
So we got Amanda and Duncan.
Ooh, Duncan, ooh.
No, we're trying to
I don't
ask
know.
people.
Someone's got to be sick.
If your friend is sick, we don't say ew, we say, are you okay?
Ew. Yes, you say, are you okay? And can I help you
That's right.
in any way?
Exactly.
So I guess one of these people will be helping the other one. And one of them is sick. So let's find out what's going on here by checking out our dialogue. Amanda is calling her classmate Duncan.
Hey Duncan, where are you? I didn't see you in class this morning.
I am out sick. I have a sore throat and a slight fever.
Does the school know?
So we're looking at part C of our dialogue, and it's about taking some time off, and it's called out sick, right? So somebody is sick in our dialogue today. Is it you?
No, it's not me. Let's find out who it is, though. It says Amanda is calling her classmate Duncan. So Amanda's on the phone. Beep, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop. She's calling her classmate, someone she goes to school with. This young man's name is Duncan. We still don't know who's sick. Let's find out by reading our dialogue.
All right, so Amanda starts off the conversation by saying, hey Duncan, where are you? I didn't see you in class this morning. So obviously Amanda is concerned because Duncan didn't show up for class. That's why she didn't see him this morning. And I guess it's a nice gesture. If somebody's away, a friend of yours is not here, it's important to maybe call them and make sure that they are okay.
That's right. If they're not in school, you could say, I guess they died. But that would not be nice, and that, of course, would not be true. You want to find out, hey, what happened to you? You're not here. And I guess the most common reason is they're sick and they're at home, and that is exactly what happens with Duncan. So he responds, he picks up the phone, and he says, I am out sick. I have a sore throat and a slight fever. This is what Duncan is telling his friend Amanda on the phone. So I am out sick. That means I missed the day because I am sick. I am out sick, or I am not at school or work, you could also say. And the reason why, or more details about his illness, about why he is sick, what he's feeling. I have a sore throat. My throat is sore. It hurts to swallow and to drink things. And a slight fever, a high temperature. You know, you take your temperature, it's a little bit above normal, and you're probably feeling pretty bad at the same time. So yes, a sore throat. This is a very common thing when people have a cold or something like that. Your throat actually gets red. You know, you can look inside and it looks red, but you know it because talking hurts, swallowing hurts, singing opera is not a good idea when you have a sore throat, because this part, your throat, this part of your body, you know, where the food and the water and the air and all that breathing stuff, all that happens right here in your throat, and it's sore. It hurts.
That's right. And then it's also a common symptom to have when you have a fever, when you're sick, right?
I'm hot, I'm cold, I'm cold, I'm hot.
Exactly. So that's a noun. A fever means that your body temperature is higher than usual, like a built-in alarm that says your body is fighting off an infection. It's not just a hot feeling. It's a sign that something is going on in your body, like your immune system working hard. So an example sentence would be, I think I have a fever because I feel hot and my forehead feels like it's burning.
Wow, let's cook an egg on your head. That's funny. I often know I have a fever because my joints hurt. My elbows, my shoulder, my back.
Does that always happen?
Yeah, that's usually what happens with me. That's the first sign I have a fever. But yes, then I take your temperature. That's the only way to know. Take your temperature. And if it's above normal, yeah, you're sick. Stay away from other people if possible.
That's right. Okay, so how about let's go to Tina now?
Okay.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看一下刚刚对话里提到的单字 sore throat, sore throat, 喉咙痛。When I have a sore throat, I drink warm tea. 我喉咙痛时会喝温茶。Fever, fever 名词发烧。Ivy stayed home because of a fever. Ivy 因为发烧待在家里。接着我们回到课文当中。
And now we are back. So Duncan says that, you know, he has a sore throat, he has a fever, he didn't show up for school. So now Amanda is very concerned. She's very worried. And now she says, does the school know? Because it's important to let the school know to take some time off, or else everyone would be worried about Duncan, right?
That's true. And also, there's homework for him to do.
Not when he's sick.
That's another reason.
He can do it after he gets better.
That's another reason to let the school know. So the teachers will know you weren't there. There may be extra work for you to do. Oh, lucky day. Let's find out all about that in part 2 of the dialogue.
Yes, my dad called and told them my condition.
That is good. And did you see a doctor?
Yes, he gave me medicine and told me to get lots of rest.
Okay. I will go now and let you get some rest.
Thanks for calling, Amanda. I will see you in class on Monday.
Welcome back, everyone. So before the break, we were looking at our dialogue between our characters, Amanda and Duncan. So Duncan didn't show up for class and Amanda was very worried. So she called him and said, where are you? And Duncan says, oh, I have a sore throat and I have a fever. And now Amanda is concerned because she doesn't know if Duncan has, you know, called the school to let them know that he will not come in today, right?
Absolutely. Not only maybe to get some of that homework that he missed, but also you should definitely let the school know, just so they know you're not missing or something like that, right? I know I'm not at school. I'm at home today. I'm sick. Or have your parents do it for you, which I think is the common thing to do. And that is exactly what Duncan did. So Amanda doesn't need to worry. Did he let the school know? Yes, Duncan says, my dad called and told them my condition. And this is usually what happens in the morning. Before you get up and get out of bed, you notice you're feeling sick. Your parents go, yes, you're sick. I will call your teacher. And they call the school or the teacher to tell them about your condition. Condition is a good word that covers lots of things, but basically just means how is something? So if someone asks, how are you? How are you doing? They want to know about your condition. If you got hurt or sick, are you feeling better? Are you recovering? They want to know if your condition is improving. If you buy something new, you expect it to be in good condition, shiny, no scratches, not broken in any way. But if you buy something online, something used, it might be in a slightly older condition. It might be a little damaged, a little old, or something like that. So when we talk about if something's new, if it's broken, if it's good, if it's healthy, these are questions about its condition, how it is in many different ways.
And now Amanda says, that is good because that he did. Well, his dad called the school to let everyone know. So no one would be worried about Duncan.
Yes.
So Amanda says, that is good. And did you see a doctor? Because oftentimes when you are sick, well, if you're very, very sick, then you would go to the doctor. But if you just have a sore throat and a fever, sometimes you can just rest at home, drink plenty of water, and eat healthy. And usually your body can recover from the cold by itself, right?
There you go. Yeah, you can often buy your own medicine at the drugstore. You don't need to see a doctor for a cold or something like that. But sometimes people feel better if they do. And maybe if your fever is very high, that would be a good thing to do. So let's find out what Duncan did after we find out what's going on with our friend Tina.
我们来看一下刚刚对话里提到的单字 condition 名词状况情形 The car is in good condition 这辆车状况良好文法的部分我们来看一下 tell 的用法 tell 的三态是 tell, told 当作告诉时是一个授予动词用法是 tell somebody something 或者是 tell something to somebody 我们来看看这个例句I told Jack a secret 所以我们也可以说 I told a secret to Jack 我告诉 Jack 一个秘密下一个文法 see a doctor 看医生可以用 go to the doctor 来表达相近的语义我们来看看这个例句 You should see a doctor if the pain doesn't stop 如果疼痛不消失你应该去看医生接着我们回到课文当中
And we are back. So Duncan is sick at home. He did, or his father let the school know. And then Amanda, his friend, is now asking, did he see a doctor? And Duncan says, yes, he did go and see a doctor. What happened? The doctor, gave me medicine and told me to get lots of rest. So there you go. Gave him some medicine. This would be maybe a slightly more special medicine. You can't just buy in a store. You get that from the doctor, but the doctor gave him the basic advice. Take some medicine, drink lots of water, and get lots of rest. Stay in bed. Try to sleep as much as possible. Don't go out and run a marathon.
That's right. You have to make sure that your body gets enough rest so it can recover very, very quickly.
Thank you, doctor.
And that's why he's also taking some medicine too, because medicine can also help ease your symptoms to make you feel a little bit better. So medicine, that is a noun. Medicine is anything you take to help you feel better when you're sick or hurt, like pills, syrups, or creams. It's also the science of how doctors and nurses help people get healthy again. So for example, you can say, I have to take my medicine after I eat my breakfast. Oftentimes, that's usually suggested to take some medicine after you eat. You don't usually take medicine on an empty stomach, but it depends on what kind of medicine.
That is very true. They will have the instructions for the medicine when you get it at the doctor's office or the hospital. But along with the medicine, and yes, always take it the right way, you should definitely get some rest. Rest will help you when you are sick, when you are not feeling well, when your body is healing, because rest is basically not working. It's taking it easy, but not just taking it easy like doing fun stuff and relaxing at home. It probably means staying in bed, sitting down, not not using your body and making yourself tired and things like that. So it's always good to rest when our body is not in its best shape, because this will allow our body to heal and get back to being in that best shape, get back to feeling better, get some rest, and hopefully you will feel better soon.
That's right. So after having this conversation with Duncan, but now Amanda has to go and do her things at school. Okay. So Amanda says, okay, I will go now and let you get some rest, because like we said, getting enough rest, drinking enough water, that's very important in order for your body to get better, right?
He has a sore throat, so long phone conversations.
That's right.
Not something I gotta go, my throat. So he says, thanks for calling, Amanda. Thanks for calling, Amanda. It was very kind of her to do that as a good friend. And then he says, I will see you in class on Monday. So there he sounds hopeful and positive that with a few more days rest, especially through the weekend, that's lucky. He will be feeling fine, fit, and ready to go on Monday morning when he'll be back in school. Good stuff. Let's go to Tina.
我们来看一下刚刚对话里提到的单字 medicine 名词药 I forgot to take my medicine this morning 我今天早上忘记吃药了 rest 名词休息 After a long day of work Emma needed a good rest 工作一整天后 Emma 需要好好休息一下文法的部分我们来看一下 tell 的另一个用法这一段呢是表示要叫带有建议或命令的语气它的用法是 A tells B to 加动词我们来看看这个例句 The teacher told the students to finish their homework 老师叫学生们完成作业下一个文法 Thanks for 加上 VING 谢谢你做某事也可以说 Thank you for 加上 VING Thanks 是名词意思是感谢谢意恒用复数哦我们来看看这个例句 Thanks for answering my question 所以你也可以说 Thank you for answering my question 谢谢你回答我的问题接着我们回到课文当中
All right, guys, that's all the time we have. So Duncan wasn't feeling his best. Amanda, though, his good friend, was there to make sure that nothing too bad was going on. She called him at home. Seems he got sick, but he'll be back at school on Monday.
That's right. I hope Duncan gets better very, very quickly and very soon.
Me too. And we hope you guys are doing the best you can be. Take care of yourselves and each other. And we'll see you back here soon.
See you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Amanda is calling her classmate Duncan.
Hey, Duncan. Where are you? I didn't see you in class this morning.
I am out sick. I have a sore throat and a slight fever.
Does the school know?
Yes, my dad called and told them my condition.
That is good. And did you see a doctor?
Yes, he gave me medicine and told me to get lots of rest.
Okay. I will go now and let you get some rest.
Thanks for calling, Amanda. I will see you in class on Monday.
我们来复习一下这一课的重点单字跟文法。单字的部分 sore throat 喉咙痛 fever 名词发烧 condition 名词状况情形 medicine 名词药 rest 名词休息。接着我们来看看文法的部分。我们来整理一下 tell 的用法 tell somebody something 或者是 tell something to somebody 告诉某人某事I told them my story 或者是 I told my story to them 我把我的故事告诉他们了 A tells B to 加动词当中的 tell 表示要叫整个句型带有建议或命令的语气 The boss told everyone to get to work. 老板叫大家开始工作。See a doctor. 看医生。Tim doesn't sound good. I am taking him to see a doctor. Tim 听起来不太好，我要带他去看医生。Thanks for 加上 VING， 谢谢你做某事，也可以说 Thank you for VING。Thanks for coming to my show， 也可以说 Thank you for coming to my show， 谢谢你来看我的表演。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，那我们下一课再见，拜拜。
Sand sculptures are temporary creations formed by shaping sand into different things like animals, people, or buildings. And today's location of Fulong Beach is really well known for its annual Sand Sculpture Festival. Let's see what else Fulong Beach has in store for us to explore. Fulong Beach is in Gongliao, New Taipei City. It is famous in northern Taiwan for its water sports. People enjoy activities like kayaking, surfing, and beach volleyball. Nearby stores rent out all kinds of beach supplies. Also, the Fulong International Sand Sculpture Art Festival is held every year. It features beautiful sand sculptures. The Hohaiyang Gongliao Rock Festival is held in the summer. The event hosts groups from Taiwan and abroad. Fulong Beach is a great place to go in the summer. I have seen the sand sculptures at Fulong Beach before, and they are simply exquisite. The amount of detail those sculptors put into their sand sculptures is incredible. I definitely recommend you pay a visit to Fulong Beach. You won't regret it.